I'm going to do a really basic amulet to start with so that we can walk through a couple of things. I'm going to start with a background that is starting with a basic box. You have to remember that these are real sizes we're looking at here. So I want my amulet to be on my keychain, and I think I would like it to be, let's try 50 by 50 millimeters. And I'm going to want this no more than 5. Actually, I'm probably going to do a 4 millimeter height. That's plenty strong. 3 would probably also be strong enough. Depends on what I'm trying to do with the additional levels. Okay, so that gives me something to start with. Now, I don't necessarily want it to be actually square. What I think I want to do is go up here and modify with a chamfer my edges. Zoom, zoom, zoom. And I just want these vertical edges to be selected. 2, where's 3? 3. Let me zoom, zoom, zoom around and get the 4th one. Okay, so you can see I have 4 edges. There are these vertical edges, and I would like those to go in because I would like this to actually be a more interesting shape. And now I have 8-sided, and that looks almost even. I'm going to give it a nice round 14. Oh, no, 15. Oops. Oh, 15 looks pretty good, doesn't it? Okay, let's try that. Okay, now I want to have some levels on this. One of the things that I'm going to do, oh, I haven't saved this yet. Let me save this so I can give it a name. Okay. I want to have a couple of things. One, I would like my amulet to help with me with growing my plants. So I'm going to over here to insert and insert an SVG. I would like my amulet to help me with keeping my plants happy and alive. So this is, I'm going to put it right on top of the amulet, right? Now, a couple of things going on here. You'll see there it is. It's on the same plane as the amulet, but it's over here on the side, and it's a little big, right? I want it to be small enough so it's only one of a couple of things on this amulet. So my make it larger, smaller is this little curved line. You can see if I move in and out from that, it makes it bigger or smaller. And then I'm going to use my arrow keys, right, to move it over on top of my amulet. And it's still a little bit big if I want to put something else on here. Let's see. Not too bad. I want to have my plant success and also something for cycling. So we're going to call that good, placed, and the right size. Okay, now I'm going to finish that sketch, and then I'm going to extrude it. Okay, so extruding is going to happen here. Zoom, zoom, zoom. To this. And again, my SVG was a closed form, so it lets it pop up as blue. If it didn't close the shape, then it wouldn't be able to extrude. So that's another thing. Now, I only want another maybe, I'm going to go another 3 millimeters. And we're going to take a look now from the side. Okay. Now it's 3 millimeters, but it's sitting on top of this. It's not really embedded in it. And I know that this will work better. Uh-oh, I wonder if I joined it. I didn't mean to. Nope, it'll be fine. So now what I want to do is I just want to go down 1 millimeter of my 3 millimeters, right? So I'm going to do a -1, call it good. And now we can kind of see when I select this body, over here are my bodies, body 2, you can see how it is sort of inside, right? It's embedded down in my amulet. So that'll make it a little more solid just in general. That's a great thing. I also wanted to make my edges, I'm going to, let's do another round here. I wanted them not only to make it my octagon, but also I'm going to try the fillet. I'm going to see if I like the roundedness or not. Um, let's see what rounding looks like. Oh, that's actually quite good. I will need to move my leaf in a little bit, but I really like that roundedness. Oh, lovely. Okay. Because again, we talked about we don't want flat on flat on flat. And right now we have moved a little bit beyond flat, right? The leaf is still flat, but I can move that over here a little bit, maybe. Not so bad. Okie dokie. Maybe 25 will work for the torus. So we're going to try that. Fabulous. We are not cutting anything. We're going to make a new body. Very important. Oh, 25 still looks way too big, doesn't it? All right, what about 20? Okay, so my torus is 18 millimeters across and 2 millimeters in the diameter of the rounded part. And here's another thing. I'm going to move this over, over, over. Let's see. And I think I'm going to have to move it up too, because remember, it's on the ground plane and I want it to stick out above. There we go. See how it's still in the back area for my amulet, the foundation of it. So that's what I want. I just want it to poke out a little bit like that. Oh, I am going to do a sphere because that would be fun. And we don't want to cut. We want another new body. And I'm going to look at this sideways so I can see how big it is. Oh, that's kind of fun. 4 should work, and it's not poking out the back, right? Always good to check. I think 4 is might be a little big, but that's okay. So we're going to do this, and we should be able to modify a line. Remember this from the last time, that one to this one, so it's in the center, which is what we wanted. All right, so I think this is going to be my draft amulet, okay? Oh, I need a hole or a ring, right? I'm going to put the hole on this up here in this area. Couple of ways to do that. I'm going to do it by making a cylinder and then poking the cylinder through. Here and maybe there-ish. Remember we talked about having maybe a 4 millimeter. I'm going to apply that. And now I do want to cut this, right? I don't actually want that poking out there. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to cut, and I'm going to push this through, like way through, so I know it's going all the way through, no problem. Okay, maybe that's overkill. 8 minus 8. There we go. Okay, so there's the hole that we want. That looks pretty good. I'm going to say okay. And now I have an amulet. Now, my amulet from here, I need to export to an STL. Now, we know about doing this. We want to take all of these bodies and we're going to join them together. That's this combine, or you can go modify combine here. And you'll see it says one of them is a target, 3 of them are the tool bodies. Great. We're going to just do the join operation. Do not check any of these. You're fine. Just say yes. Now you have one body. Easy peasy. Go over here and you're going to control click on it and save as mesh. And STL binary. If you see 3MF, you have to change to STL binary. 3MF will not work, right, for me to print it. And then you're going to say okay. And this is, right, this is my amulet and it's an STL. And I'm going to make sure it's saving somewhere. Remember we talked about this last time we were saving the drawings. I'm going to save that to my desktop. And then you take that STL from the desktop and you put it in the STLs to print folder that's linked in Edsby. And everybody will be all set. We will be able to get these things printed just as quickly as they come in. Yay.